What's going on, Jerome's? The Minnesota Vikings finally made it officially official that they have signed XFL superstar quarterback Jordan Ta'amu. They waived linebacker Curtis Weaver in the corresponding roster move. Now, it had been reported by the XFL that Ta'amu had signed on Friday evening, but things take a little bit longer to get formalized. But either way, it still works out the same. Now, you may be raising some eyebrows a little bit because you have 1 week left of preseason, 1 week of practice. We talk about practice. One last preseason game Saturday at historic US Bank Stadium against the Cardinals. And also the fact that Ta'amu had worked out with the Vikings back on June 1st. All right, so Ta'amu could have been in this entire training camp. He could have gotten the reps. He could have been in the meetings. He didn't sign with any other team. He'd just been sitting there. And it's been weird since most teams do carry 4 quarterbacks on the 90-man rooster. The timing makes it raise an eyebrow just a little bit. But Ta'amu had a nice career at Ole Miss, was undrafted, bounced around the league for a number of seasons, but ended up in the XFL last year and was the offensive player of the year, completed 62% of his passes, 1,894 yards passing, 13 touchdowns versus just 3 picks. Also ran for 298 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Did really well with the DC Defenders. Also, he's reunited with his DC Defenders wide receiver Lucky Jackson, as well as star running back Abram Smith. So we got that DC Defender connection, the DC Defender to Vikings pipeline going on, man. And yeah, the question is, what's going to happen in the final preseason game? So is Ta'amu going to play? I don't know, because it really depends on what Kevin O'Connell wants to do with the ones. Like if Kirk Cousins and the first teamers play, whether it's a couple series or even the entire first half, that really truncates the amount of snaps that are going to be going on. Now, if that does happen, I would frankly be fine not having Nick Mullins play at all. You kind of already know what you have, and he's fine. He's perfectly fine. Now, I would like to see Jaren Hall and potentially Ta'amu get as many snaps as possible, which would be good. But also, maybe Kwesi sees this more as an extended tryout versus, hey, this is going to be the guy that's going to be on the rooster or practice squad. But like maybe after a week of seeing him up close and personal, they'll just be like, whatever. Or, it could be a spot where they have Jaren Hall in the 53 and Ta'amu on the practice squad, or both Hall and Ta'amu on the practice squad, which we predicted in our latest 53-man roster projection. So TBD what happens there. But either way, the Vikings do have a young, that he's 25. He's slightly older than Jaren Hall, but certainly intriguing athletic quarterback. He does have a very solid arm, can make all the NFL throws, and decision-making has come a long way since his time at Ole Miss. So I like the gamble. It's a completely zero risk, potentially decent upside spot. So yeah, welcome to the Vikings, Jordan Ta'amu. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings sign a quarterback. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.